This is a very interesting situation because what we have here is Victor Boniface out. And he's not just one of the best strikers in Africa, he's one of the best strikers in the world. We're talking about a guy that has won all the Rookie of the Year, Rookie of the Month awards in the Bundesliga. Yeah. This guy can dribble, he can pass, he can get into tight spaces, he can score, he is the man.
So Boniface is the definition of utility, long and short.
He is the definition of what Nigeria needs. Because at this point right now, when you look at the Nigerian national team, we look at the situation whereby we don't have a goalkeeper. We have nothing in the post. In the goalpost is prayers. The defense is below average.
True.
The midfield doesn't have Ndidi, so there is no direction there. Iwobi is more of an attacking threat. The concentration and the direction and everything you need in the midfield, Ndidi is the one that provides it. He's not there. Then on the attack now, you have Osimhen out there on his own. Murphy is great, yeah, but he's not Boniface.
A replacement.
Yeah, he's not. He's not Boniface. Boniface is the kind of guy that can play as an SS. Can Murphy be the backup to Osimhen and play together with him? I don't know. So it's going to be interesting.
You know, talk about this just reminds me of a couple of years back when Luis Figo was active and was leading Portugal and had to, you know, virtually take the team on his shoulders and be alone up front, like he's saying. This show is going to be a very tough one for Victor Osimhen. I mean...
It will be.
Yeah.
The expectations are huge,
yeah,
coming on the back of being named African Footballer of the Year. The unfortunate thing for him is that this season hasn't exactly been as stellar as last season, which makes this even more important for him because we know Nigerians, okay, he cannot afford to flop because we have seen in the past where players have gone to competitions, haven't done well, and their homes have been destroyed. So expectations are very high. I am very afraid for Victor Osimhen, and especially, like he mentioned, now in the absence of Victor Boniface, who is a player that could have taken a bit of pressure off of him. He is not there to provide that supporting cast. And in all honesty, I think Victor Boniface himself could have been a leading member of that team.
Sure.
Now, Osimhen is a top striker, but Boniface has shown this season that he can hold his own as well. 18 goals in, I think, 24 appearances so far in Germany. Nobody saw that coming. He only joined them at the start of the season, and he's working absolute wonders. I had the privilege of watching him against Borussia Dortmund when he scored the equalizer, when he brought his grandmother. It's a great story. And the unfortunate thing about the whole situation is that also ahead of the under 20 World Cup, he got injured 5 days before the tournament.
True.
And now, ahead of the AFCON, he gets injured 6 days before the competition. So it's a very sad situation for him personally. But he is absolutely spot on. Stone is spot on with his analysis and diagnosis of Nigeria. They don't have a good goalkeeper. They do not. The last friendly matches, it was funny watching the national goalkeepers in Africa.
Yeah, you know,
and in defense, the
yeah,
reason he talks about the defense being below average is that what they used to call the Onyimbo wall is the wall has fallen.
You don't have the Ekongs anymore.
No,
you know,
Balogun.
Yeah,
Balogun. You know, Okong has lost a bit of form. He's no longer the player that he used to be. They've got the former Chelsea player. What's his name?
Omero.
Omeruo is no longer the same player.
This is, you know,
he's always reliable. But
and just when he mentioned, I mean, it's just taking me and throwing me back to the Peter Rufais of yesteryear, Vincent Inyamas of yesteryear, who had, you know, presence in the goalpost and just were a point of intimidation.